volume and surface area of a sphere with diameter 12x. So volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed, and surface area is 4 pi r squared. So what do I need to find? The radius. All right, now I have the diameter. So I know that the diameter is 2 radii. So 2 radii is equal to 12x. So 1 radius must be equal to 6x. So I plug in 6x. 4/3 pi times 6x cubed. This gives me 4/3 pi times 216x cubed. So what I need next is to simplify that. And if I'm going to divide 216 by 3, so that's a little easier for me. So this will give me 4 pi times 72x cubed. 17. I'm running into my other problem. So this one is 288x cubed. So now I'm going to do the surface area, which is 4 pi times 6x squared. This gives me 4 pi times 36x squared. Remember, x squared means 6x times 6x. Over here, 6x cubed means 6x times 6x times 6x, and that's why this is 216x cubed. So then this equals 144x cubed. And the next one, what is the volume of the largest ball that will fit into a cubical box with edges 12 inches? After doing the first one, you'll see that there's so much similarity into the second one. So what I'm dealing with is I have a cube here. And in this cube sits, do it a little different, sits a sphere. Actually that would be wrong drawing. It would actually cut through the middle of each of these, like that. And then it would curve to the back. Alright, because remember it touches the side of each one of these, and it would touch in the middle. So I know that my cube measures 12 along here. So if I want the volume of the ball, it's a sphere, so I'm going to find the volume of a sphere. And it is 4/3 pi r cubed, so I need to find the radius, which the radius is just 6 this time. So this gives me 4/3 pi times 216. And we've already done that. That gives me 288 pi inches cubed. And the last one. A cube and a sphere both have a volume of 1,000 cubic inches. What are their surface areas? It says rounded answers, but really when you get to doing this, you shouldn't get a rounded answer. So, I'm going to do the sphere first. Oh, I'm going to do the cube. So the volume is 1,000. Okay. Now, if I want the surface area, I need to think about this kind of backwards. So my surface area equation is 6 side squared. Because if it's a square, because they're the same base and same height or same length and same width, we just say side squared. And in a cube, there are 6 sides that are all the same. So in order to find my surface area, I really need to find the value of S. Well, in a cube, the volume is side cubed is equal to 1,000. So I'm going to take the cube root of both sides. So S is equal to the cube root of 10 times 10 times 10. I broke down 1,000. So S is equal to 10. So now I can say my surface area is 6 times 10 squared, which is 600 inches squared. And now we'll work on the sphere. So, for a sphere, I know that the volume is 1,000 again, and my surface area is 4 pi r squared. So what I'm looking for is the value of r. So I'm going to plug in my formula for volume. And I'm going to get rid of the 4/3. I'm going to multiply by 3. And I'm also going, okay, multiply by 3 and divide by 4, so I'm really doing the reciprocal. But anyways, 4 pi r cubed equals 750. I'll do it over here. So if I have 1,000, to get rid of 4/3, I would think about it as 3 over 4. And for me, I would divide the 1,000 by 4 to give me 750 times 3, which gives me 750. Little side note. Alright, back over here. I'm going to divide out by pi. Oh, I'm sorry, what I said earlier. Forget, scratch. Alright, so I think there's something wrong in her notes. So, r cubed is equal to 750 over pi. But I only need r squared. So I'm going to take the cube root. If you go to your calculator and push the math key, which is underneath the alpha key, number 4 is the cube root. So put 750 divided by pi, close the parentheses. You get 13.30670039. So now I'm going to plug in here 4 pi r. Oops, I know r. It is, and I'm only going to write 307 squared. But in my calculator, I haven't pushed clear or anything. So I'm going to take that big number and I'm going to square it. And I'm going to get 4 pi times 177.068. Now I haven't pushed clear, but I'm rounding it as I write it. And then I'm going to multiply by 4, and it gives me 708 and 273,000. And then I'm going to multiply that by pi. And so my surface area is equal to 2,225.106 units squared.